Hey guys, just doing a video here. Thought I'd go ahead and show my subscribers and thank you guys. It says I've got 6, but it's only showing 4, so I figured I'd go ahead and say thanks to the one that's showing by going ahead and showing you them. And you should check these guys out. But the main reason for this video is the lawnmower is changing. She's going to go through a big change. And sorry, I'm not an artist, but I just thought I'd draw this up where you could get a good idea. I'm going to lift my mower probably about a foot, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm going to put it on a jack and see if I bring it up about a foot, if that'd be too high. But I'll show you my ideas. Basically, on the back, it's kind of like a pan style frame on my lawnmower, and I was just gonna, this is supposed to be my sad attempt at a transmission back here, but you know, whatever. But basically you got your frame that runs through here. I was gonna build kind of like a box with some reinforcement bars through the center there, and then one across the back and one across the front, and then from the one across the front run a bar up to the frame there on either side, and probably just box in the whole box, and then just set, like, not box it in, but you know, reinforce it, and then just bolt the transmission to it, and basically that would be my lift. That box would, or you know, box style shape there would basically drop the transmission, therefore raising the mower. Now it's really not going to give me too much ground clearance, because the main thing where you got to get your ground clearance is from the transmission. You got to get ground clearance off from the ground to your transmission to actually be too effective, because the lowest point on your lawnmower is usually your transmission. And you know, it's not going to help. Like I'm still gonna, the transmission, if I hit a big deep mud hole or something, or it'll still high center, but it'll look pretty good, and I can run bigger tires this way. But anyway, I'm gonna raise it like that in the rear, like a box style lift. I mean, I've been thinking it over, and I figured it'd be one of the stronger ways to do it. And in the front, like I said, I'm not an artist. Anyway, you got on most mowers, you have your main front axle, and then it bolts to a thing, to like a plate, 2 plates that kind of sandwich it together a little bit, and then it pivots in that. Anyway, this is how this one is. Anyway, what I'm thinking about is welding the axle solid in between the 2 plates, and then basically extending the 2 plates and welding that to the frame, and then running support bars, or bars to strengthen it up, out either side and one out the back. That way, if I was to hit something or something, it won't flex backwards. But that's that. And then for my pulley system, you may be saying, with the transmission down this low, you're not going to be able to run your belt at an angle. Basically, I know that looks like a wheel, but anyway, this will be your pulley, and that center is where your thing bolts on, and then these little circles here will be, I'll put 4 pipes. I'll weld 4 pipes to a pulley, and then put that pulley on, and then weld my actual drive pulley to the top of them pipes, and then run a belt to the rest of my system. Basically, what you do is you'll have a pulley. I'll probably use 4-inch or 5-inch. I'll probably use 5-inch, more room to weld the pipe, and it'll give me less belt slip than what I have now, because I'm running 3-inch on the back as of right now, and I get belt slippage, which I knew was probably going to happen. But anyway, you take your pulley and then you just set your 4 pipes up, because that's probably what I'll use to be strong, to make it strong. You'll set 4 pipes up and weld them to the pulley, and then weld them to the pulley up top, and basically you'll be taking your you can still leave all the other belts the same, and your belt system can stay factory, and then it's just dropping it down to the transmission. Now this is one of the more crucial parts that needs to be very strong, because the torque from the motor is going to this pulley, and it could just twist these pipes right off. So they got to be pretty freaking strong, and you gotta have somebody that knows how to weld, which I don't know how to weld, so I'll probably take and have this welded. And I'm gonna get me a welder and get practiced up welding before I try this, but it is gonna happen. I am gonna lift my mower, but if I don't get rid of it, I thought about trading it off or selling it. But anyway, you want to have this real strong, and what I'm thinking about doing, I just got this idea. If I can find a pen, I'd go ahead and draw it out and show you. Basically, on these 4 pipes, I can take some, I actually probably won't use pipe, I'll probably use square tubing, but you can take and run a piece of square tubing right across through there on either side, and kind of make like another square box form. But anyway, you'll run those braces through there, but you got to leave enough room to get your little pin off to pull your pulley system off. But anyway, it kind of looks like a bar stool, but it just kind of will run through there like that. That's my pulley idea, and then yeah, there's another side attempt to draw a transmission, and then you'll have just basically lower everything down, and that's the way it's going to work out. Yep, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can get her going soon.